Hello and welcome to a brand new day of free-to-play here on Magic the Gathering Arena. Get the dish on the latest with me, Lord Rumfish. Today we are playing an oldie but a goodie. This is a Ghoulish Procession deck. But there have been a few new cards that I haven't tested with it over the last few sets. Other than putting like a 1 or 2 of copy of this card in some decks, I kind of took a break from trying to make Ghoulish Procession decks for a long time. But I still love this card. And now I think maybe the time is right to try to revive it here. So, anytime a non-token creature dies, yours or the opponent's, you make a 2/2 zombie with Decayed, but it only triggers once a turn. Now, the removal in the deck can help ensure, and sacrifice effects, can help ensure that we can do this on our turn and on the opponent's turn. So this is a little bit of an aristocrat's deck, but actually it is mostly a black aggro deck that wins through just a lot of little recursive threats and removal and a bunch of decayed zombies. It's pretty budget friendly. Are there any rares in here? I don't think there's a single rare in this entire deck. I wasn't trying to do that. Anyway, so Clay Revenant. It's been from the last year of Magic cards. You can keep pulling it back from the graveyard. Cult Conscript. This one works particularly nicely with the Ghoulish Procession. Whenever the decayed zombie dies, you know, that triggers its ability so you can pull it back from the graveyard again. Gnawing Vermin. So this trades up with creatures that are bigger than itself. The mill you want to target yourself generally. There's a lot of things that work well from the graveyard in this deck, such as the Ichor Drinker. Right, you can incubate it even after it's died to make another token. A Persistent Specimen, oldie but a goodie. Just keeps coming back over and over again. I think this is the cheaper one compared to Clay Revenant, right? Because you have to recast the Clay Revenant. So it's 4 mana every time the Clay Revenant comes back. It's just 3 mana every time Persistent Specimen comes back. And a few more things to round out the deck. There's some Annihilating Glares, which I actually did find some use out of sacrificing artifacts when I had a game when the opponent was giving me Power Stones. So, I might keep it in here for now. There's another similar effect that does an exile, which might be better. Corrupted Conviction can help draw cards. It's also a good use for a Decayed Zombie. I'll probably get a chance to show you that in the video. A cut down. Grisly Sigil is some of my tech against aggro. So you can kill up to a 4 toughness creature just using this and gain 4 life. You can also split it up between 2 1 toughness creatures. Infernal Grasp, yet more card draw with Reckoner's Bargain. And Sheoldred's Edict in case you're not sure if you'll be able to target the opponent's creature. Or you don't want to. And that's pretty much the deck. 16 Swamps might sound a little crazy, but this is best of 1. We get 2 different looks at an opening hand. And 2 landers are surprisingly common with 16 lands. A 1-lander where I've got 1 drops and Corrupted Conviction, I might keep just to see if I can draw into more swamps. So, that's the deck. Let's get into some games. Alright, we're up against Bird X72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72. 72 Revenant goes first. Hand looks alright. Blue-white so far. Reckoner Bankbuster. Okay. Ghoulish Procession. Go ahead and attack. I don't Shizu.
There are many secrets I don't know.
Interesting. Make the ninja.
I've got all kinds of connections.
Okay, well, you go ahead and cut it down. Attack in. Play a Cult Conscript. Say go. Okay, so this is just a loot from the Kaito. Draw and discard. Apparently they are also black. So, white, blue, black, that would be Obscura. From Streets of New Capenna. Okay, wedding announcement. That's fine. Go ahead and attack the Kaito. Yeah, you take your block.
That all you got?
Another loot from Kaito.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Another 1/1. So, let's see. Two zombies at the Kaito should be enough unless they have, like, a Wandering Emperor. Which, that would be fine. And Specimen can go face. Gotta put a stop on the combat damage step. That way you can catch the decayed triggers. Well, before the decayed triggers. Okay, Emperor, but what are you gonna do with this?
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Oh, you want to try to exile that? Well, I don't think so.
I'm hungry. Gonna get a snack.
Okay. Now we get to sacrifice one of these zombies before it just dies to its decayed. Down to land. So, here we go. And I could go ahead and destroy a planeswalker, which I think I will. Usually best to not let those things
Try
snowball.
not to miss me.
They're coming in with the 1/1. Okay. Suits me. Alright. I could probably hit another land this turn. A little bit of a gamble, but I'll put a stop on the combat damage step again. Attack in. Wandering Emperor. Doing what?
I hope you're ready to lose.
They're trying to exile a decayed zombie token. When they could have made a 3/3 samurai. Well, that happened. Okay. Let's get down a couple of creatures. Oh, Grisly Sigil can hit a planeswalker. Yeah, why not? Just gonna cast it straight up.
I'm never done for good.
Liliana, what would you like to
Something
do with
suspicious
that?
is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
That is fine.
One of your friends has to leave.
I have 2 Cult Conscripts I can get back now. Okay, and a Sheoldred's Edict. But first... Now this time I don't have any sacrifice effects, so no need to put a stop. Let's see if they actually want to defend their Liliana or not. Oh, I'm gonna get them. Sacrifice a non-token creature. It's the Bankbuster. You get to draw. Because you don't get to block. Get my zombies. Kill Liliana.
A delay, nothing more.
I'll go ahead and get the Cult Conscript back. Two power stuff is good on this board. Okay, you want to attack me? That's fine. Down to 10. Cult Conscript. And I'll end the turn. I can bring back this Persistent Specimen at the end of their turn. Cycle over Fiend's Tower. My turn? Alright, here's the specimen. Alright, Corrupted Conviction. Good to see ya. Well, let's get in there. only took the easy block. Oh, we got their next Emperor now. They can actually exile something
during
this
my
time.
travels. Let me show you.
Yep, this time you finally get it. You finally get it. You did it.
This is
You
what
did
get
the
for
thing,
hurting
Wandering
my people.
Emperor. Are you proud? Are you proud? Go ahead and pull back this Persistent Specimen. Sacrifice. Target the Emperor. Sacrifice the Specimen.
I still have much to learn.
Here's another Persistent Specimen. Here go. Okay, gonna cut down a decayed zombie token. Wedding announcement. Well, I need to be killing them before they start becoming 3/3s. Guess I'd go ahead and get in there with the 2 power stuff. Okay. Gnawing Vermin. Mill myself too. Hey. Got some more graveyard value there. They're both at instant speed. This one goes straight to the battlefield. Clay Revenant comes back to hand. But I'll activate one of them at the end of turn. Probably the Specimen. That way it can attack. Cycler of Fiend's Tower. Reckner Bankbuster. Make a token. Persistent Specimen. Alright, let's get in there. Alright. Go ahead and kill one of these. Make a couple of zombies. Cult Conscript can come back. Go ahead and play the Ichor Drinker. I guess to be mana efficient here, I'm actually going to grab the Clay Revenant and recast it. Draw a card. Play a land. Attack for 2. Kind of seems like a board sweeper a bit. So, we'll take your block. Was indeed a board sweeper. So let's see. This is at sorcery speed. Let's see, replaying Clay Revenant. Is that what I want to do? I mean, I guess it's about as mana efficient as anything else. So they managed to get 3/3 tokens, but they only have 1 token left. They're gonna make a pilot. There's a Persistent Specimen. Okay. So, pull up one that can't attack. Go ahead and Grisly Sigil. I know they can create the Bankbuster, but I'm doing this anyway. Makes a couple of zombies at least. Okay. Yeah, crewing the Bankbuster is a thing you should do. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to reanimate a specimen at the end of their turn. I'm not going to attack this turn. I've already made zombies. I don't think getting in for one's very important. There's your pilot. So if you have another sweeper, you actually lose something in the process. Here we go. Flip the incubator. Okay, they're all done. We're up against M. Raymond. Opponent goes first. Well, his hand looks decent. Conscript into Procession. Wonder if we're going to see cut down here. Not so far. Underdog. Okay. Underdog's fine. Ghoulish Procession. No attacks. Opponent's got the front foot. We can hold for a second. Okay. So this time we'll go ahead and attack. Okay. Cut down might as well just draw a couple cards. Alright. Could go Vermin. Kind of interesting. Yeah. Gnawing Vermin. There we go. Hit some targets. Huh. Henrika Domnathi. With really freaking weird names and art. I like just the plain version. Henrika Domnathi is a cool card, though. They're not going to see any value off of her in this case. So, Ghoulish Procession. I guess Grisly Sigil does the job. Yeah. Cast with Casualty. Sacrifice. Zombie. Make a couple zombies. I'll say no attacks. I could attack into that underdog, but I already made my zombies for the turn. I do respect that they're playing Henrika Domnathi. Liliana. Well, I've got a good discard.
This fight finished before brunch.
Oh no, you're going for sack a creature.
Off you go.
I can let a Decayed Zombie go right now. That's fine. That's not a great use of a Liliana. Okay. Let's see, I could just Annihilating Glare Liliana, but I think I could get a block out of their underdog if I do it differently. So, let's see what we can do here. So, 2 vermin at Liliana, this zombie at your face. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. That's fine.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Get back a Cult Conscript. And... yeah, I'll play a Clay Revenant. Sheoldred. Now there's a good thing to kill with an Annihilating Glare. Oh, you want to attack me? You want to attack me, do you? Well, that's something you could do if you were so inclined. Attack a creature, point this at Sheoldred, get rid of the Specimen that we just played. It's got Summoning Sickness. A couple more zombies, kill a Sheoldred. Okay. They're all done. Okay, we're up against Oliver Godric. Go first, looks good. Keep it. Start on the aggressive opening, Conscript. Blue. Consider. Huh. Okay. Well, let's flood the board with some creatures. Mill myself. Okay. Didn't hit any graveyard value, that's alright. Sego. Okay, they haven't played anything yet. Looks fine. In the turn. 3 blue. Try to sack this Clay Revenant. See if they want to counter it. What you got, Blue Duck? What you got? Okay. Go ahead and come in here. I could regrow the Clay Revenant, but I think it's actually better to keep the Sheoldred's Edict open and apply more pressure. Yep, thirst for discovery. Sure, that's what they wanted to do with their mana. Discard an island. Play a blue. Play a Haughty Djinn. Right on time. Sheoldred's Edict. Sacrifice a non-token creature. What you got? Negates. Okay. In that case, let's see. Yeah, Ghoulish Procession. And we'll go ahead and do this with Grisly Sigil now while we can. Let one of the Cult Conscripts go. They come back very easily with Decayed Zombie tokens. There we go. Back in. Down to 8. Say go. Valerian Terror, but that's most of their mana. So let's see if they've got anything for this Sheoldred's Edict. Oh, bad news bears. Mill myself. A couple of swamps, that's fine. Down to 3. Your turn. Alright, they're all done. Alright, we're up against Okrim. Okay, give it a shot. Clay Revenant and go. Revenant, Revenant, attack with the Revenant, and go. Okay, Blood Tithe Harvester, attack. Sacrifice a Revenant. Play a Specimen. Say go. Probably gonna be a Corpse Appraiser. Maestro's Charm. Look at the top 5, put 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Could also have dealt 5 to a creature or planeswalker, or drained me for 3. Okay, rest into the graveyard. So they chose not to have a Corpse Appraiser, Invoke Despair, Fable, or Spell Pierce. That must have hurt. That must have hurt. Jeez. So I guess I just go ahead and hit them with an Edict here. Sack a non-token creature. Play a Specimen. Attack. There you go. Sheoldred. Sheoldred, have you heard about your edict? Oh, her own edict killed her? That's awkward. Gnawing Vermin. Mill myself. Okay. Yeah, it's a Corpse Abraiser. Knew it had to happen sooner or later. Very annoying. But I think it's fine. Hey, there we go. So, Glare, sack a thing. It's gonna be the Specimen, kill an Appraiser. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Sure. And we'll save the activation for if they try to target something in my graveyard. Yeah, Corpse Appraiser targets, Graveyard Trespasser targets. Okay, 3 damage to each creature and each Planeswalker. You got it. Use your blood token, discard an island. Alright, let's get the Persistent Specimen back out there. One-for-one removal? Love it. Here's an Ichor Drinker. And we end the turn. See if they try to target something in my graveyard. Invoke Despair. Oh. Here, you can have the Persistent Specimen. Okay. Really like to be mana efficient here, so I think I'm actually gonna regrow the Clay Revenant and play it. Oh, that worked out. Go ahead and come in for 2 here. Okay, sacrifice a non-token creature. You got it. I have this Specimen. Here's another Specimen. There you go. Bloodtide Harvester. Use the blood, get rid of the land, draw a card. Got some card draw here. Go ahead and crash in. Block the Ichor Drinker. Corrupted Conviction. Draw some cards. Down to 2. This is at sorcery speed. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Turns some of my other options off, but it turns other options on. Like attacking with a 2/2 next turn. They're all done. Alright, we're up against Nerd 1. I'll keep it. Get down Revenant here. Alright, Ghoulish Procession. Go ahead and swing. Reckoner Bankbuster. Well, here's a Specimen. Here's a Cult Conscript. Attack, say go. Scrap Gorger. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and sack this Persistent Specimen here. Draw some cards. Alright. Sacrifice a creature. Get rid of this. I'll make it the Conscript. Get the Conscript back. Say go. Draw a card, they do not hit a land. Okay. I think we pressure them here. Attack in, say go. Okay, Jace, but it cost them some life.
Keep watch. I know where to find all the answers.
Let's see. How much can I deal to them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, I think I'd go ahead and kill the Jace.
A minor setback to Phyrexia's plan.
I'll play the Cult Conscript. In the turn. Okay, they're all done. Alright, so I won't lie, this deck didn't have the easiest time. It had its good matchups, it had its bad matchups. 16 Swamps is pretty close to the right number. Should maybe be 1 or 2 higher. I could definitely see going to 18. There's quite a bit of card draw in here, but you can eventually just stall out, hitting too many lands. So you don't want that to happen. I think maybe the deck could be improved by adding a few more aggressive creatures to the deck. Champion of the Perished gets a +1 counter whenever a zombie comes in. He works very nicely with Ghoulish Procession. There's also a 3/3 for 2 that I've talked about before. Graph Reaver is also a very solid aggro play for a black deck. And it can, the exploit actually works pretty well in here if your opponent has a Planeswalker. Don't worry about the 1 damage at each upkeep. If you're against an aggro deck and you're worried about racing, an untapped 3/3 is the last thing they want to see from you. They will do anything they can to burn it out of their way in order to keep hitting you. Which means that an untapped Graph Reaver, if it's holding off 5 or 7 damage a turn, the 1 damage a turn is fine. This is a great card. Probably would be a good addition to the deck. Anyway, overall I'm not too unhappy with it. I think it still needs some tinkering to get to its final form. But here we are. This is this version of Endless Undead. I think I'll come back to it one day, see if I can improve it a little bit. But for now, like, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff, and until next time, stay cool.